Bonjour, bienvenue sur Alta TV. Moi, c'est René Vincent Chiboula, je suis le directeur d'Alta TV. Et dans le cadre du projet Change in the Air de la GIFAS, projet financé par Alberta Human Rights Education Fund, nous voulons nous entretenir avec M. Nicolas Ameyao parce que c'est lui qui va un peu expliquer le fond de ce projet et comment est-ce que l'idée est venue et comment est-ce qu'ils ont voulu faire parler un peu les jeunes, les gens qui ont vécu des expériences dans le cadre de lutte contre le racisme. Donc l'entrevue va se faire en anglais parce que lui il est anglophone et nous allons pouvoir mettre le sous-titrage en bas. Donc nous allons essayer de prendre quelques informations sur lui qui représente Alberta Human Rights Education Fund. Hello Nicolas.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
So I just wanted to know if you can first of all introduce yourself to our audience so they can know who you are exactly.
My name is Nicolas Ameyao, and I'm with the Alberta Human Rights Commission. And I'm a senior consultant for human rights and diversity for the Human Rights Education and Multiculturalism Fund.
All right. That's a great responsibility.
Thank you.
So I just want to know what is the mandate of Alberta Human Rights Education Fund? What is the right mandate?
Basically, Alberta Human Rights mandate is to make sure that every Albertan is able to be, have their full potential to participate in society without discrimination or barriers that sometimes society put in people's way to be able to reach their full potential. And for that to accomplish, Alberta government here, we're a bit unique that the Commission has the Education Fund, which allow us to be able to partner with community organizations such as GIFAS, because we cannot deal with discrimination alone within government without some activity and projects and participation of the community.
Yeah, I know it's about discrimination, but who can apply? Who can apply for this type of fund?
Basically, any organization that is fully registered and incorporated and is in good standing with the corporate registry can apply.
Yeah. So because, as I can see the name, it's about education. So is it education just on discrimination or education on whatever matter that we can?
That's a good question. The word education is used in the broad sense, that in order for us to change our attitudes and behaviors to treat each other with fairness and a sense of dignity. There are some stereotypes, some ideas we have in our head which causes us to behave discriminatory against others. So to do away with that requires some education, but not necessarily education as giving money for schools and that sort of thing.
I do understand.
Okay.
So, but in terms of working with AGIFAS, when did you start working with? When did your department start working with AGIFAS?
Actually, I asked our grant administrator to make sure that I have the right record, and it goes back to 2001. It was the first time that we funded them.
13 years now.
13 years, yes. Wow. It's been a good partnership.
Yeah. So this particular project is Change in the Air. Why is it so important that your department is going to work with AGIFAS in terms of this project, Change in the Air?
I think AGIFAS, has identified discrimination against people, particularly in 2001, the project was to deal with discrimination against women, which we find the African Francophone women almost have a double barrier. So the change in air is basically finding a way, to again educate ourselves against prejudices and behaviors that once again are causing discrimination against some people.
So what are the outcomes that you're expecting?
The outcome we're expecting basically is hopefully after the project, you know, some attitudes may have been changed, or we have some indication to show that some, you know, shifting is happening, that people's attitudes and behaviors are happening. And I think that for 14 years now, I see some difference from where we are today compared to where we were in 2001, for sure.
Okay. So, but as you can see, there are so many organizations, especially in the Francophone community, and even in all kind of organizations in a different culture, here in Edmonton or Alberta. What advice can you give to some of the organizations who are willing also to apply? What's your advice on that?
My first advice would be make sure that the issue or the problem you're trying to address is actually an issue in the community.
Okay.
Very often organizations, you know, fetch a run for money. So they see that the education fund has a deadline, you know, coming maybe May 1st, which will be the next one. So then they apply, you know. So we try to discourage that. So we ask people, pick the phone, call me. I am the consultant, you know, from Red Deer North. It's my territory. I have a colleague who covers Red Deer all the way south. So call Cam Stewart in the southern region if you're in Red Deer and south, or call myself if you're in the north, to talk to us about the idea that you want to do. And we can let you know if it's going to fit the priority and the criteria.
All right, what would be your last word in this, especially for this project Change in the Air? What can the community expect from this project, and if you have a last word before we close up?
My last word is, you know, there are discrimination for sure, but we also have opportunity to come together in whatever way we can as a community to try to work to address some of that. So I will encourage all the Francophone organizations. We are quite open. Like I said, it has to be a project that jointly we feel is needed in the community, and is also going to advance some of the goals and the objectives of dealing away with discrimination. And we will be willing to continue that partnership whatever way we can.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Meyao, for being here. So it's a great pleasure.
And thank you. We are looking for opportunity to let people know that we are there and that we want to work with them. So this is kind of historic. We've never had this opportunity, and particularly reaching the Francophone audience. That's marvelous. So I want to thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Donc, c'était le projet Change in the Air, le projet d'Agifas, qui va faire intervenir plusieurs jeunes il y en a qui vont chanter, qui vont faire des monologues pour parler de leurs expériences dans le point de vue, sur le point de vue racisme, discrimination. Donc, ce sont des points qui seront, que vous allez suivre tantôt dans cette vidéo. Merci une fois de plus, c'était René Vincent sur Alta TV. Au revoir.